language, we are starting with the chapter 25, more vocabulary, words referring to groups, sounds, etc. See, in the common or in normal language, whenever we talk in terms of group, whenever we are referring to a group, we usually use the term group only. But different groups or different bunches are known by different names. We cannot say all the group. Like for some of a very common thing you must have heard, we never say a group of grapes because the number of grapes are so many, it is more than one. So you know when the things are more than one, we call it a group of students when more than one student is there. So in the same way, when more grapes are there, so generally as per this you can say group of grapes, but we never say group of grapes. We always say a bunch of grapes. So, in this way, there are many words denoting to the particular groups, and we use a special word to refer to a special group or certain kind of people or the animals or the things. So, now we will learn about these, the common groups, what we call them. So, here I am starting with first, we will learn about the groups and we will learn about the sounds. So, first, start with the group. Actors means a group of actors. What do we call it? A company or troupe. And you must have seen a number of ants are moving, they are carrying something or they are moving in a straight line. So there we do not call it the group. There we call it a swarm. Next, artists. The group of artists is known as troupe. The next, bees. Again, group of bees is also known as swarm. Next, bells turned to each other. They are known as a peal, a group of bells which are turned to each other. They are known as peal. Next, birds. When you see a number of birds are flying in the sky all together, we never say a group of birds. We call it a flock or flight. Flock or flight, you can use both the terms for the group of birds anywhere, but generally we use the flock when the birds are not flying. When a number of birds are flying together, then we use flight. Or suppose you give on the roof of your house, you gave some food to the birds, and a number of birds came there and they are eating, then that will be float. Or even if you are using any one of them, even if you are using float for the birds when they are flying, it is not wrong. But you should prefer flight when they are flying, and when they are not flying, you should prefer using float. The next is cards, playing cards. All of you must be aware of this. So that's a pack. Next, cats or cows or buffaloes. It is a herd. Usually the group of animals where the cats, cows or buffaloes, it is known as a herd. Chickens. What are the chickens? The babies of hen are known as chickens, and the group is known as a, and we call it a brood, especially at the time when the chickens are hatched at the same time. All the chickens, those are hatched at the same time. That group is known as the brood. The next one is dancers or singers. That is also a troupe. Basically, troupe is used for any kind of art. Whether they are dancers, they are singers, they are actors, they are artists. So, if they have any special quality that they are representing or any art, dancing is also art, singing is also, acting is also, so that is known as troupe. Deer, that is a herd. Drawers, D-R-A-W-E-R-S, drawers. A group of drawers is known as a chest. Drawers means the kind of cupboards that you can take out and you keep your things there. So you must have also heard this that when there is a rack which has a number of drawers, we call it chester. Why? Because the group of drawers is known as chest. So when there are such kind of furniture which has a number of drawers, we call it chester. The next one is flies. Any kind of flies. Again, it is a swarm. Flowers. It is a bunch or bouquet. You must have seen the bouquets. When you want to give something, you give a bunch of flowers. So that is again called bunch, or when we decorate it all together, that is known as bouquet. Then fruit. The group of fruits is known as a grape. Grate, grapes. We have discussed this. A cluster or bunch. Commonly we use bunch for the grapes. Hairs. A group of hairs is known as a down. Now what does this hair mean? This means rabbit. For the hair, almost similar pronunciation, you have three words. This is hair, this is hair, and this is also hair. This hair means the hair on your head. This hair means rabbit. So the group of rabbits is known as a jump. Hounds. Again, a kind of animal. The group is known as pack. Judges. A group of judges is known as a bench. If you hear the news, you must have heard it a number of times that a bench of judges will give the decision. So a bench of judges means a group of judges. There will not be only one judge, but more than one. So we do not call it the group of judges, but we call it a bench of judges. The next one, keys. For the keys, it is a bunch. Ladies. The group of ladies is known as a baby. Not baby, it is baby. Where a number of ladies are together, this is called a baby. The next one is lion. A group of lions is known as a tribe. See, for the different animals, we have different names of the groups. Then magistrates. So, like the judges, the group of magistrates is also known as a bench. Monkeys. A group of monkeys is known as a troop. T-R-O-O-P. Don't be confused. This is troop, and the one that we use for actors or the artists, that was T-R-O-U-P. Here it is T-R-O-O-P. The next one is musicians. This you must be aware. A group of musicians is known as a band. You must have heard about so many popular bands. When a number of people all together makes the music. So that is known as a band. The next one is nuts. Any kind of nuts, the group of nuts is known as cluster. If you get a number of nuts together, that is known as cluster. Next one is oxen. Group of oxen is known as a team. Next, people. When a number of people are together, it is known as a crowd. You say the area, the markets are full of crowd. Means the markets are full of people. So we call a group of people crowd. Players. This you must be aware. A team. Group of players is known as a team. Prisoners. The one who are living in the prison. So the group of prisoners is known as a gang. The next one is sailors. The one who sails the ship or the boat. So that is known as the crew. All the people who are assigned or who are doing the job on the ship. So they all together are known as the crew, and individual is a member of crew. So that group is known as crew. The next one is sheep. Group of sheep is known as a flock. Ships. A group of ships is known as a fleet, where a number of ships are together, then this is known as a fleet. Suppose a number of ships are moving from one place to the another all together. So we will not say the group of ships, we will call it the fleet. The next one is soldiers. A group of soldiers is known as a crew, like in the sailors. Then stairs or steps. Then this is known as a flight. A number of stairs are there, or when you are going somewhere and you have to walk, you have to take a number of steps. Then it is called flight. Stars is known as cluster or constellation. You must have heard it or you must have read it that different shapes that are made by the star. So that particular group is known as the constellation. The next one is students. A group of students is known as a class. This you must have experienced in your classes that when the teacher wants to address the students all together, very less that the teacher calls students. The teachers mostly says class. This is your homework or this is your assignment. So before that, when the teacher addresses the students, the teacher hardly uses the word students. Mostly they use the word class. Because the group of students is known as class. Next, thieves. A group of thieves is known as a gang. Tools. A group of tools is known as a set. Then trees. A group of trees is known as a clump. Next is vase. A group of vase is known as a school. When a number of vase are together, we will not call it group, but we will call it school. Next, wolves. A group of wolves is known as a pack. So these are some of the words which we use for the particular group or specific kind of people or the animals or the things. We will not always use the term group, but instead of group, we will use these terms to refer to that particular group.